Right here on the Where's Walmart? Let's see. You guys see what I got? Yeah.
Yeah, 1 second.
I got Snap. What? I see water. Make sure that's a turkey.
Yeah, but let me know if it's kosher. Yeah.
Make my dreams. We need the safes and
Yeah, we need TJ and we need.
Adam. No, look at me. 3, 2, wait.
Yes, sir. Do you want to sit on the aisle? Second seats for you and the olive and me. So where do you want to sit? Here.
Don't slip. Don't slip. Don't slip. Step over it. Step over it. And the
What did you get? I go in there.
Hello. How are you? Are you excited for Thanksgiving?
Where are you having Thanksgiving? I'm having it at She's at yours. She's right down there on the other side of the table.
You want to hear a fun fact from Snapple? All right, you ready? Oh, you don't want to hear a fun fact?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I do.
Are you? Okay. No one agrees to choose or not vote. Voting is required by law for every citizen who is 18 or older.
That's sad. You went to like unavailable to you. No, it's
Hi, so you
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
What you get to eat, you got turkey, of course, eggs. The most important part, right? What did I
Pokemon's
get?
coming for you.
Oh, look at me. What did I get? I got a cookie too.
Cookie Monster's coming for your cookie.
That's right. And the Cookie Monster's named me.
That's a turkey wrap.
Yes. Okay. All right. Oh no, I don't want to see anything that's so bad. You're welcome. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. It's Excuse me. No. Okay. Be still. No, Celia, stop. Stop speaking. This time, and it's this side.
Well, I could have done that, but I didn't know that would be so effective. Thank you. Good afternoon, y'all. My name is Lisa Harris. I'm president of the board of directors, and it's my pleasure to welcome y'all for our grandparents and special Friends Day. What a wonderful turnout. We hope that you enjoyed your time in the classroom, and I hope you're enjoying lunch that we have put together for you. Our program will begin at 12:20, and you are in for a treat. So thanks again for joining us. Enjoy.
I had to go into one of the classrooms to get a trash can.
Really?
Yeah. They always have trash can.
Well, thank you for getting the trash can.
No, we never made it. But I made a turkey.
Yeah, what's down to the water?
Well, it's not here. You know, that's the door in the class.
You're wrong. Right.
And there's a plant that is really good at for grandparents. I've only been to 2 schools in my whole life. And the JC school.
So how is he related to Celia?
Me? Cousins.
I know how to cook. But yes, I know how to cook.
What?
I know how to cook.
Oh, that's me.
Can you please open this with this salt?
He
No,
said
I would cute.
I would be able to, my voice is very like,
You done?
my voice is today.
That is a cutie.
I was going to ask you.
It's little left.
Oh, you like it?
That's why.
That's what I heard.
Got it? I'm glad to know that you like it. And it's good.
You can't.
Like maybe the other night.
It's like this. Look, look. Say it. Look, look.
That sounds like
Me?
oh, you went to the doctor. Mommy said she you need to ask my way up. I can read my I know, even though she works, she has to stay with him. But now I think she can stay. You keep them out. But right now,
Worried. That family had such a turnout. Anyone who responded or having loved the video, check it out as well. Right out.
Now you know you got to say, we make it.
Age to have a neighbor who works for you.
That's right. That's right.
Raise your hand down. Okay.
it's like not my response.
Just want to check what's up. Wait.
Remember when it wasn't hot Thanksgiving? No. And then for the first Thanksgiving, and then when this I forgot.
That's very important.
You were fighting over a cookie, now you're giving her your cookie?
Hang on. I can check.
No,
I'll check. I do. I need to go.
no, I'm not guaranteeing I'm gonna start a bar fight, but I might start a bar fight. Look, you just slapped me.
Forget the bar fight. Food fight. Looks messy.
And also, they make horror movies out of it.
Yeah, well,
Have you seen that movie?
whatever. Yes.
Like the poorly animated one?
Oh, no, never the animated. Haven't seen the animated.
There was a poorly animated one. It's horrible.
Bye, too, bye.
Do you know what this is, Celia? What is it? Yes, it is a pumpkin. What is this? Yeah. What's this? What is this?
That's a zipper.
Lines. What type of plant is a pumpkin? Now, what type of vegetable is a pumpkin? They aren't listening to me. Celia, what type of vegetable is a pumpkin? Yes. What is this? Good job. And they're all part of the same family. Is this the actual color of pumpkins? Did you know pumpkins can be white?
Where's your other one? Where's your other one?
What?
Where's your other one?
I put it in the trash. Threw mine in trash.
I'll bring it up. Bring that,
All day, for days. Oh, Daniel, you are horrible. You want to play a game, Celia? It's called Rock, Paper, Scissors. What about you?
It's good to see you.
You're right, it is yellow. You know what your favorite color is? What? Purple, blue, green. I just guessed.
Right? I know pink, yes. Pink He means you can read your mind.
My eyebrows can read your mind.
I've done that before too.
Now, guess what are my three favorite colors? Yes.
How many do you have?
Oh, wait, I have to go now. I have to sync up your time.
9, please.
Bye.
I wanna.
I'm back.
אנחנו מוכנים לברכת מזון, בבקשה.
We know Hebrew.
I've been singing for like the past like 4 years, 5 years.
We're gonna try this one. Is that any better?
Actually,
All right, I'll try to. I should hold both. My name is Scott Oster. I'm the Director of Strategic Communications and Missions and Development here at Bornblum. We like to call it SCAD. And I want to welcome you to Grandparents and Special Friends Day. It's actually a very unique Grandparents and Special Friends Day because not only are you in the room, but we have people online who are live streaming and watching this event, joining us all around the country or possibly the world. We're not exactly sure where the people are from who are on right now, but we did see they are on. So I'd like to take a minute and ask you to help me thank Ala and Nathan Lubin, who are the sponsors today. I appreciate that very much, and this is their second year as sponsor, so we doubly appreciate it. I want to welcome all of those who are joining us here. I also want to welcome those who are joining us by the internet, as I said. We learned something leading up to Grandparents' Day. We wanted to do a little bit of education, and we wanted to find out what the reach of Bornblum is. And we were able to do that, and if you look at the map that's to my right, your left, or right in the middle here, you'll see a bunch of dots. And what we did is we asked the children to identify for us where their grandparents are from all over the world. And then they came and put dots on the map so that we could see where the Bornblum reach is. And as you can see, we're in 21 states. We didn't put the whole map, the whole world map, but we have friends in Israel, in Sweden, Portugal, Spain, Venezuela, and Colombia. All around the world, and perhaps some of them are on the best spot today. No matter where you live, if you have a connection to Born Blue as a grandparent, you all share one thing in common, and that is that you care about the children in this room, and you care that this school exists for these children to get an education and to specifically get a Jewish education. So we are delighted today, you don't need to hear me, but we are delighted to have Rabbi Micah Greenstein with us from Temple of Israel, who has some remarks for you as grandparents and grandchildren and special friends, and I'd like to call him up, Rabbi Greenstein.
Is this working? Thank you so much. Is it SCAD? Is that what it's called? Thank you. Just look around. I'm here for Kabbalat Shabbat, and I don't think I've ever seen this space more full. And you know how you know it's a Jewish school? Because, not only because there's eating,
But there's also
but 80 people were originally going to come to this annual luncheon, and we have 120. And that's the number of people in the Israeli parliament. So that's the first way we know it's a Jewish school. The other way we know it's a Jewish school, before I get to the remarks I prepared for you, grandparents, teachers, and students, is, you know, when there are two Jews, there are three opinions?
Right.
When there are 80 grandparents, there are 64 different names for them. I have heard an Amini, if you're a Mimi, raise your hand. If you're a Didi, raise your hand. Any other outrageous names? I know there are a lot of poppies out there.
Should we say yours?
I'm getting, okay, any Bubby and Zadie's? If you're a Bubby, raise your hand. There you are, okay. If you're a Zadie, raise your hand. There we go. Children, share if you think your grandparent has the most unusual name. Will you please share? What is it? Honey Face? Honey, okay, hold on, here we go, yes. Abuela, love it. Anybody got a Savta here? No? Okay, yes? Okay, I want to get to everybody who thinks they have a name that is most unusual. I asked David Bennett what they call me. He said, they call me Wonderful. Yes, what is yours? Nellie, yes, sir. Nana, in the back, what's the outrageous saying? Yell it. Is that, wow, that's a first. Yes.
Pepe.
Pepe, yes, sir. 4 pops. Pop, 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 pop. Yes, please. Mama. Yes, please. Can you tell me, what is it? Oompa. Wasn't that really hard?
Oompa.
Okay.
Oompa.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's just have a few more. Way out in left field. Can somebody tell me what was said?
Mommy mom.
Mommy, mom. Okay. Friends, it's the 21st of Cheshvan. It's not just November 22nd. You know what that means? 1 month from Friday, it's Hanukkah.
And also going to be Christmas Eve. Time for Jewish Christmas with Chinese food.
No matter what show you go to or don't go to, I want to link grandparents, the Torah, and Thanksgiving in 8 minutes. We're headed toward not only Thanksgiving, but to the Torah portion called The Life of Sarah, 127. And we learn from this that children are a parent's immortality. Because after Sarah dies, all that matters is that the family go on, that Judaism goes on. And that's how we get to Rebecca and Isaac. And then next week, guess what the name of the Torah portion is? It's your Tadel. It's Toldot. It's generations of family. Some of you have 4 generations. If you have a great-grandparent who's alive in this world, raise your hand, boys. Look at this. You are the first, okay, you're the first people, first in the world where 4 generations are alive at the same time. Then,
What?
everybody listen, because just about everybody in this room needs to know this. Do you know why we're called Jews? The Torah portion on generations. Leah gave birth to her 4th child. And listen to the Hebrew. She said, Hapa'am odeh et Adonai al ken kara shemo Yehudah, which means, this time I will thank the Lord, called her son Judah from the word odeh, which means thanks. Some of you probably never knew this. The name Jew comes from and means to be thankful. And that is why Jewish people took on the name of Judah, because to be a Jew means to be thankful. Whether you are 8 or 88, every day when you wake up in the morning, you have a choice. You can either say oi or wow. Now, most of the grandkids say wow. Most of us who are approaching grandparenthood would say oi. The fact that we woke up, the fact that we're going to celebrate Thanksgiving and with families who care about us is enough to say wow instead of oi.
That's why not many people still wear fanny packs, everybody.
Okay. Now I want you to think about something, boys and girls. We just saw our students lead us in the grace after Amazon. Every day when you get up and we pray here at school, we say, Modeh ani lefaneh, right? You ever think about that? What does Modeh ani mean? This girl with a gobble gobble sticker answered it brilliantly. Most people would say, oh, Modeh ani means I thank you, but it really is thank you I. Now, in your English studies at Born-Bloom, because this school is amazing, we do English and Hebrew. In your English, you said, thank you I. Your teacher would say, very lovingly here, it's I thank you. It's not thank you. But in the Hebrew, it says, thank you I. Until I thank, I'm not quite me. And until I put myself second before being grateful, I'm not really myself. So every day when you pray here at school, remember that's why you're saying, thank you, I. I want to close something I hope every age can relate to. And that is this. In your prayer, tefillah, you also say, for all the miracles we experience every day. From grandparents and parents to Thanksgiving to just waking up. Many of us have not thought of seeing God the hard times. And I'm sharing this with you in closing because I came from the hospital where a lot of us spend time as rabbis. And I saw grandparents, and this person is going through a hard time. And you have no idea, grandkids, how you are not only the best medicine, but the ray of light for grandparents and parents. Why is it that some of life's most amazing moment of thanks come after we've been through a difficult time, whether we've lost someone, whether we've lost something, whether we struggled, or as a small girl once said, why are all the vitamins in the spinach and not in the ice cream where they ought to be?
Because by 2028,
You ever think about
population
that?
will be over
Why did God put the vitamins in the spinach and not in the ice cream? And guess what the mommy replied to the girl? She said, you're going to have to ask God that, but vitamins are in spinach and God is in every place. God lives in every boy and girl, every man, woman, and child, and this Born School helps all of us carry that on, the Dora Vador, from generation to generation. This gift of Judaism, no matter how you live it, no matter how you learn it, no matter how you love it, may we come together next year and have to add more tables out in the hallway because the Knesset grew from 120 to 140. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Good Shabbos. And Mazel Tov. And just one thing, I'm going to close with this word. Share this with your family around the table. The only prayer you share is thank you. That will be enough. That will be enough. So I'm seeing some smiling faces. The attitude of gratitude. I didn't want to close with you clapping for me. I want you to please let it all out, even though it's a month before Hanukkah. Let's hear it for the entire faculty, staff, and administration of this great Born Bloom School. Let's end with that.
This is about grandparents, not faculty. Grandson, they say thank you to the grandparents. Grandparents, there you go.
Here's your side. All camping, kicking, and shooting through That's what
That's so sad.
We are learning to stop.
But a sprinkle of sand, hands to hold a heart of gold.
We are guided of wisdom.
I think I just heard on
I need your love.
Hail from the top, heaven to laugh. Watch the reading, I want to breathe. Wisdom to teach, always in reach. Toys galore, I set adore. That's what grandparents are made of.
Mountain to waters that would part.
Patience and time, trees to climb. Baby photos and framed, childhood games. That's what grandparents are made of.
And words us we will have
Friday night, sleep overnight. Comforting arms, magical charms. That's what grandparents are made of.
It's all about your dreams. There's change. From generation to generation.
Kindness and care, affection to share. Heart-to-heart talks, unhurried walks. That's what grandparents are made of.
I'm just there in the background watching.
Grown-up speech is with assurances to teach us.
Hey, I know
To have no fears, we'll get through these years.
And that's what grandparents are made Faith and trust, spoiling the rest. Endless love, a gift from above. That's what grandparents are made of.
Yeah!
תודה רבה for the beautiful video.
Thank you, Jay
תודה
Leno.
to Moe Sharabi. תודה רבה to Robert Greenstein for a lovely, beautiful, touching Valkea. I
Miss
want
Jay
to
Leno.
call up the students and Miss Abby Strauss. So I'm going to call fifth grade to come up first and take your positions on the stage. Right after them, Kita Dalet, בבקשה.
I'm scared.
Kita Dalet, take your position on the stage.
Excuse me. I'm scared. You know why I'm scared? I have a feeling that Jay Leno's coming. Jay Leno's coming. I'm sure. You have to watch out. Jay Leno is coming.
Kita Dalet, please. בבקשה, לבוא לבמה.
No. Jay Leno is not a Nazi.
כיתה א', בבקשה לבוא לבמה. וקיטגורדן, גן, בבקשה לבוא לבמה. Make sure there are nice spaces between all of them. Shalom. My name is Abby Strauss, and I've been fortunate enough to work with everyone for music this year so far. And we are prepared a song of Oya Bo Shalom, a medley of one written by Rick Recht, and one that we all know. So please enjoy. They are wonderful, and enjoy. We all pray for peace.
With the beautiful battle of Robert Greenstein, we're going to sing a part of a chain because we are a part of a chain. Ready? 1, 2, go. My hand can't take for me, but that's just part of the story. And the good and the 100 and more. And every generation handles the cutest nation. בבקשה, תנו לדעת בפרסט גרייד, ללכת בבקשה לשבת. כיתה ב', לאט לאט, ללכת לשבת. כיתה ג', וכיתה ד' ה', בבקשה גם כן, ללכת לשבת. תודה. Take your seat, and I want to call Ms. Abby Sessions.
Hi, everyone. Hi, my name is Abby Colson-Paul, Assistant Director of Strategic Communications, Admissions, and Development. I have the pleasure of wearing many hats around here. Not only do I work at Born Bloom, but I'm also a parent of a first grader, Molly, and I'm a graduate of this unbelievable school. I was fortunate enough to be the recipient of a Born Bloom education and can stand before you and honestly say that much of who I am today is because of this school. Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. The tree continually gives of herself to the little boy. She gives him her leaves to make a crown with, her apples to eat, her shade to sleep under, her branches to build a house with, her trunk to build a boat with, and her stump to rest on. Thing to this boy, never once asking for anything in return. And after she gave him something, Silverstein wrote, "And the tree was happy." As a child, I always loved this book, but it wasn't until I became a parent that I fully understood the greater message. My parents were my giving tree. Today, I am that tree in my daughter's lives, and you are the tree in your children and grandchildren's lives. You give of yourselves unconditionally, making sacrifices in your own lives to better theirs, and never asking for anything in return. And grandchildren's own happiness and successes are the greatest gifts to you. Among the many gifts my parents gave me in my lifetime is the education I received at Born Bloom. It is, without a doubt, at the top of my list. Within these walls, I was provided a safe environment to explore, to learn, and to grow. I learned who I was and who I wanted to be. It's where my strong values, character, and Jewish identity were reinforced. It's the reason I was confident enough in myself to go off and follow my dreams when I left. Whether they know it or not yet, and I suspect they don't, the children sitting by your side are beyond fortunate to be getting the same gift I received here at Born Bloom. This family provides them the solid foundation they need in a too often unstable world. Look at the smile on your grandchild's face, and you'll know that this school, like all that the Giving Tree gave to the little boy, is a gift of unconditional love. That they will be a strong link in the generations of Jews between those who have come before and those who will come after. Knowing that they will be prepared for whatever life brings is the only reward any of us needs to make us happy. If you look towards the back of the room, there's a beautiful painting of a tree with apples and leaves hanging from its branches. Today, you have an opportunity to give unconditionally and to demonstrate how much you value what Born Bloom provides to your grandchildren. Our school will continue to provide your grandchildren an unmatched education and a strong foundation. There are red apples on the tables in front of you that give you the option of donating an apple or a leaf in honor of your grandchild or loved one. When our students come in this room to eat lunch, they'll look up and see the apples and leaves hanging there that were dedicated to them, and they'll be reminded of the gifts you've given and the unconditional love you have for them. We'll have tables set up as you exit the building after the program, so you can turn your apples in there. And if you're joining us online, hi, you can call the school and we'll be happy to help you as well. Thank you again for joining us today. I know it was a special day for our students and a memory that they'll cherish forever.
Thank you, Rabbi Greenstein, Abby Strauss, the Lubins, Abby Felsenthal, who else am I forgetting? Amir Sharabi for all the technology help. I drove him crazy for this whole morning and the whole week past. Putting up with us, Abby said, for all the filming and videos and whatnot. We appreciate what everybody did to make today a great day. What we're going to do now is we're going to dismiss the children by grade. So when we call their grade, give them a little hug, and we're going to send them on their way. And if the grandparents will stay in the room just till we get the kids back to their classrooms or out of the room, then we will thank you for coming. We'll thank you now for coming and appreciate it.
I don't want to go to JSS.
So if kindergarten can please meet Miss Person and Miss Baum at this door over here. And if fifth grade will please meet Miss Van Gunda at that door over there.
Please, I don't want to go.
I don't want to go over here, fifth grade over there. I don't want to go back. Sixth grade to this door over here, please. Sixth grade over here. Seventh grade out the back door, please. First grade over here. Seventh grade there. Sixth over here. All right, let's have please third grade out this door, fourth grade out the back door like this is right now. And that should be second grade. And let's just have you go out this door and go through the gym. Grandparents and special friends, we appreciate you coming. It was a great day. We hope you enjoyed it. And we're going to ask you to exit through the middle school lobby by the flame right out there. So thank you for coming, and we enjoyed having you. Those of you online, take care. Thank you for joining us online.
G-E-N-U. I was looking for you. Good to see you. I know it's a big few far between, but that's okay. I looked. No, it's just on your. I know I didn't say it.
It's not an empty invitation. You can call me Jeff. Yes. Yes, absolutely. We don't do that. We don't. Yeah.
German. Okay, I'm coming around.
Thank you.
Eli, what do you think of your Wow. Well, I only want that. I want you more than watch out. Excuse me, Jesus.
Excuse me. Elijah? 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 Natalie?
We don't need our people. We don't have to work Jacob, we don't need our people to work